So, we're talking a little bit about what does it take to basically get more housing stock in the city? What does it mean to build more housing? And what does it take from a policy standpoint? And as I've told some folks before, it's kind of doing everything with everybody all the time. And that means encouraging density where it's appropriate, and especially where there's transit and where there are services. So in a district like mine, where I represent just south of downtown, with a lot of corridors and quite frankly, a lot of space that's been underused over the last couple generations, that's where we have to prioritize denser zoning. With that, then we have to look for opportunities to combine the actual unit count with affordability, and it can be done. I know there's been a lot of sort of two steps forward, one step back on new affordable housing over the last several years. But when we're combining, developers who do have access to low-income housing tax credits with the pilot work that we do through MDHA and through Metro, and then getting even more creative with some of those opportunities like project-based vouchers that are converted from unused Section 8 vouchers, then we can really start talking about, okay, we can create affordability at scale near the services and jobs that people need. And that's how we get to an affordable quality of life in Nashville that we desperately need. Metro has a huge role to play in this. We're going to come up a few weeks from now. We're going to have a resolution from the American Rescue Plan Committee that's going to suggest that we add 10 million to the Barnes Fund and 10 million to what's called the Catalyst Fund, which is meant to sort of be a flexible fund when opportunities arise for Metro to purchase property or purchase land. And that's great, but it's not enough. I have already said that Barnes number should be triple. It should be 30 million. Because the need is there. Having served on the Housing Trust Fund Commission for the last 6 years, we knew every year when we were awarding 10 million or 6 million a year in grants that we had double and triple the need, the applicants who could have had projects ready to go if we had the funding. We have the funding now. This is one-time federal money that is perfectly situated for something like this. The Treasury guidelines say we can use it on affordable housing, and that's the way we should be using it. So I'm hopeful that y'all and others will be pushing us and pushing the members of that committee to go back and up their request to the Barnes Fund, and that we approve a larger number so that we can get all these projects that are sitting there in the pipeline under construction, because we need every single one of them. So we need our for-profit developers working, we need our nonprofit developers working, and then we need our policymakers making good decisions on ensuring that we have the density that's necessary, we have the variety of housing that's needed, which includes family housing, 3 bedrooms and up. But we can do this. I have no doubt that we can do this. But again, it's going to take everybody doing everything all the time to get it done.